Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you are new, welcome. I'm a full-time working mom. I have 2 kids, and on this channel you'll find a lot of food, family, and working mom motivation. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope that you stick around. Okay, so I'm back again this week to share with you another grocery haul and meal plan. I'm gonna take you through my meal planning process. I also have a haul from Imperfect Foods to share with you, and then anything extra that we need this week, I'm gonna place an Instacart order for. If you missed last week's video, I went over my meal planning process in a little bit more detail. So if you still need to catch up with that, I'll link it down below. But right now we're gonna get into the meal planning and then I'll share with you the hauls. All right, so here is my meal plan from last week. We didn't quite get everything made. And then I also keep a notepad on the side of the fridge where my family can write down things that they want. So I'm gonna actually go to the new week and put the dates in. All right, so the first thing that I do is go back to the previous week and see everything that I made. So I actually did not do the grilled chicken sandwiches. I did grilled chicken salads, but I'm gonna go ahead and cross that off. Tonight, actually, we are going to do ham, and then these cheesy potatoes that I didn't get made earlier in the week, I'm making tonight. And then we're also gonna have some broccoli. This particular meal, I'm probably gonna cross off because I ended up using all of my potatoes in these cheesy potatoes. And then I was gonna do ham and biscuits, but I'm actually using the ham for this meal. So we're go ahead and cross that one off. And then we did get pizza last night. So the only meal that I have to carry over to the following week then is this Cajun rice skillet with shrimp and a veggie and a salad. So I think I still have all of the things on hand to make that. So the simplest thing to do, first of all, is obviously to carry that meal over into this week. Okay, and then since I got all of the things last week to make that, I won't obviously need any of those things, so I don't have to worry about getting groceries for that. So Kira said that she wanted chocolate covered pretzels, whatever that means. And then some spinach wraps. She likes those Mission spinach tortillas. She wraps them up with like turkey and pepperoni for lunch. And the other thing I need to take into account now is that our school has gone totally online. So both of my kids are doing online school now, which means that they're at home 24/7. They're not eating lunch at school. And so, especially during the week, if there are days when they're doing school from home and Adam and I are working from home, I really don't, I have no time to like stop and make like an involved lunch. So I do need to think about some things that I can prep for them that they can go and grab themselves, like maybe, prep some sandwiches or some grab and go Lunchable type things, cut up cheese and crackers and turkey and pepperoni and hard-boiled eggs and fruit and things like that. I do know that I need some cucumber because we are out of that, and I know I want to make salads this week, and I do need to get some lettuce too. The other thing that I do throughout the week is I sort of keep a running list in my Walmart app just because it's the most convenient place for me to be able to keep it. So I do know that I need some sliced cheese like for sandwiches. I went ahead and put the wraps and the pretzels in there. Oh, I also need kosher salt. I'm all out of that. And then probably like some pepperoni and some turkey, lunch meat for the kids, sandwiches. And then the other thing that I do is I look at my regular planner also to kind of see what we have going on this week. So this week is actually Thanksgiving, so I really only have to plan for 3 nights of dinner. I guess I have to plan for Sunday too. But Thursday I'm doing sort of like a separate grocery haul and meal plan for that, just because Thanksgiving is like, there's too much food for me to like incorporate it into a regular haul, and I get confused and I forget stuff. And then Friday we'll either do our customary pizza night or we'll eat leftovers all day. So the other thing is that we don't, so here's the screwy thing is that our governor had a proclamation that all of these things were supposed to close because our cases here in Iowa are super out of control. And so swim was canceled, but then the team came back and said, oh no, there's something that changed. We can still have it. But I don't really know if I feel comfortable sending my kids right now because of all this stuff that's going on. So I'm kind of thinking that they aren't going to have swim practice during the evenings. And the only reason I say that or even take that into account is because if they are having practices, then I just know that I have to make things that are quicker. I can't really make an involved meal versus if they don't have practice, then I kind of have an extra hour to play around with in terms of what I want to make. But I did actually order some tortillas from Imperfect Foods. So I think I might do tacos one night, but I might do like a different type. So I might try to do like some Korean beef tacos. I haven't made those in a long time. I can either do those with ground beef, or there's also a recipe I've made before where you use shredded beef, like you use a roast in the crock pot. That's really good. So I can do that one night. I'm not really sure what we would have with that. Maybe like green beans or something. I don't know. I do know that I have some tilapia fillets that I want to use up. And so I was thinking about tomorrow night for Sunday, doing this recipe for fish cakes. And you guys have probably seen me make those before. Basically, you just cook any type of fish. I usually use tilapia, but you could use cod or you could even use salmon or whatever. And you flake the fish after you cook it up, and then you mix it with like cracker crumbs and a little bit of mayo and some herbs, and just kind of like toast them up in a skillet. They're really good. And then along with that, I think we could have like some roasted veggies. I know I have some peppers and some zucchini. And then I'm sure I have some type of potato. I could do sweet potato fries, so maybe I'll do that. Because I have like 3 large sweet potatoes that I haven't used up. So that would be a good dinner for tomorrow night. And then I think for the remaining night this week, I'm gonna do these slow cooker pork chop stroganoff. It looks like I've made this before and we liked it. So I do have some bone-in pork chops in the freezer, and that's what this recipe calls for, so that would be good. And then it says serve over mashed potatoes or noodles. Egg noodles would be good. I don't think I have any of those, so I'll have to get some. And then peas. I know I have peas in the freezer. So that's what we're going to do for meal plan this week. Fish cakes with roasted veggies and sweet potato fries, Cajun rice skillet with salad, veggie, maybe bread if I have some. Korean beef tacos with green beans and fruit, slow cooker pork chops with egg noodles and peas, and then we have our Thanksgiving, which will be kind of separate. And then tonight we're doing ham, cheesy potatoes, and broccoli. So that actually went a lot quicker than I thought. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go online and place my Instacart order. That will actually be able to be here in the next few hours, which is really nice. I'll share with you guys what I got from Imperfect Foods, and then when the Instacart order gets here, I'll share with you that as well. All right, so here's what I got from Imperfect Foods this week. I picked up a head of the red leaf lettuce for a salad recipe that I want to make, and then they had the Spindrift pineapple, which I was very excited about because I don't think I've ever tried this particular flavor before. I really like the Spindrift. I haven't bought it in a while. When I saw it on there, I was like, ooh, I need to try the pineapple. So I'm looking forward to trying that. I got some kiwis, 1 mango, a head of cauliflower, which is super tiny. It's kind of cute, but it's organic. So I'm assuming that's why they had these on their site, because they're small. That's the kind of stuff that they obviously like have a hard time selling in stores. I got 2 little heads of bok choy. I like having those in salads. I got 1 package of the Nyman Ranch andouille sausage for a Cajun rice dish. I also saw this on the site, and this is something I've never seen in the stores around here. It is smoked duck breast, and Adam really likes that, so I thought that he could try that. I got 3 pounds of apples. I like getting them from there sometimes because they're a little bit smaller and they're the perfect size for the kids to have for a snack. I got 2 red peppers. I also Grabbed some pears. The salad recipe I want to make calls for pear, and then we've also just been liking to eat them as a fruit for a snack, so that's good too. I did also get some raw unsalted whole almonds. I do like to make my own almond milk. I'll link the recipe down below that I use. Basically, you just blend like raw almonds and water in a high-speed blender. You can put dates in there if you want to sweeten it a little bit, and then you strain it through a tea towel. It makes really, really good almond milk if you've never tried that before. And then I like using it like in my lattes. I also picked up one cantaloupe. That's something I haven't purchased in a while, and I thought that would be good. Cut up and put in the fridge for fruit throughout the week. I also really like their cold pressed orange juice. It's really good, and we have that for breakfast once in a while. I grabbed one container of the Organic Valley cream cheese spread. I have bagels here, so I thought we could use those for that. I went ahead and got some breakfast meats. So they had these turkey sausage breakfast patties, and they are uncooked, but I thought we would try those. And then I also got some of the pork breakfast sausage from Nyman Ranch. We've had this before, it's really good. And then I grabbed some bacon as well. They had these tortillas also, which if you guys have never tried this brand, it's really good, the Mi Rancho. I got one package of corn and one package of flour, so I thought maybe we could do some type of tacos this week. I got one package of the Hope hummus. This is really good, and I like to dip like peppers in it, or raw cucumber, or even pita chips. I got one package of the spaghetti, just have it in the pantry, and then a jar of the organic apple cider. I do make a cider beef recipe. I'm not sure if I have all the stuff on hand for that or not, but I thought I would pick this up because it is something that I like to make at least once throughout the fall and winter months. We also got our monthly box from Variety Fun, so I'll have a link to their site as well down below, as well as Imperfect Foods with a coupon code for each if you guys want to try it out. This month was some good, they sent some good stuff. So we got some of these Popcorners protein crisps, some regular pop chips. They also sent Takis, and of course we always get like the peanut butter crackers, regular chips. They also sent these peanut butter, dark chocolate, and sea salt protein bars, which I'm looking forward to trying. Some Oreos. This was something new that they sent. We actually opened it up and tried a couple. They were good. These chocolatey tree stump cookies. The kids thought those were fun. Cheddar fries. Some peanuts down there. Oh, these are really, these cookies are really delicious too. So that was the monthly Variety Fun box. It's been fun to get that, especially this year where the kids are home more, and especially if they're doing like online school, they can just run in the pantry and grab one of these snacks. All right, so here is what I got delivered from Instacart from Hy-Vee. So I did get a bag of potatoes. She substituted a different kind, but that's fine. It's basically the same thing. And the ones I got were on sale for 99 cents. I just basically needed some regular russet potatoes. I got one cucumber for salads. For the pork chop recipe, I got some white mushrooms. I decided to get the whole ones, and then I'll wash and chop them up myself. I have been liking to shred carrots and put them like in my salads and stuff, and I saw these on the site and I decided to grab them just because they were on sale for $1.50, and I thought that was a pretty good price. I also got some coleslaw mix for the Korean beef tacos in case we want to use that for the top of those. I got some cilantro, a bag of spinach, both for salad, and then Kira likes to eat this raw. I also grabbed some bananas. She actually gave me 6 bananas, which was awesome. I think a couple weeks ago I had ordered like a quantity of bananas, and they only gave me 2, so I was glad to get those. I also got some halos or mandarin oranges. We've been going through those for fruits, snacks during the week. I also just got some regular navel oranges for snacking. I got one packet of pork gravy. This is for the slow cooker pork chops. I grabbed some mozzarella cheese. I do have a couple pizza crusts in the refrigerator that I can do like a sort of a semi-homemade pizza with, so I wanted to have some mozzarella cheese on hand for that. I grabbed some sharp cheddar cheese for sandwiches, some cheese sticks for snacking to keep in the fridge. These hot dogs were on sale, so I grabbed a package of these just for like a quick lunch throughout the week. I got some ham because I also have cream cheese, and then I got some pickles also, so I could do like the cream cheese pickle wraps with the ham. If you guys haven't tried those, they're really, really good. I grabbed some turkey. Kira asked for turkey lunch meat, so this is the Hy-Vee hickory smoked honey turkey breast. I'm not actually sure if this is the right kind or not. I have to look at my receipt. I guess it doesn't really matter. Normally I get the Deluso turkey, and I'm not sure if that's the right kind, but like turkey is turkey. It doesn't really matter. I also got some of the Jell-O sugar-free chocolate vanilla pudding for the kids to have. And then for yogurt, I just got a couple of the Chobani Flips, one peanut butter cup, one strawberry cheesecake. And then the last time I picked this up at Aldi, Connor really liked it. It's the vanilla yogurt with chocolate pieces. They call it milk and cookies, Chobani. So I went ahead and grabbed that. These were also on sale, so I grabbed some of these jalapeno poppers, maybe to heat up for an appetizer tomorrow for football. And then I got some Ore-Ida fries. These are the extra crispy ones, probably to go with chicken patties for a quick meal. I did get the Hy-Vee brand of the chicken patties, and then I got some buns to put those on as well. I got the Claussen pickles. It's been a long time since I've bought these, and they sounded really good. The bacon bits, I keep these on hand for salads, for baked potatoes, for just different things like that. And they were on sale for $2, so I picked those up. Kira asked for wraps, and they didn't have any of the spinach wraps, so I just got regular wheat wraps instead. I got Adam some sugar-free Red Bull, and then Kira also asked for chocolate-covered pretzels. So these are the Hershey's dipped pretzels. I actually only meant to get one box of juice pouches, but I accidentally added two, I guess. I got one Capri Sun strawberry kiwi and one Kool-Aid Jammers Sharkleberry Fin. This was also a substitution. I actually ordered the buffalo chicken mac and cheese, which is really good. But this is the chicken cordon bleu mac and cheese, and I thought that one of us could use this for a quick lunch throughout the week. And these are pretty good if you've never tried them before. I don't think they're really the healthiest. Oh, I guess 480 calories. That's not terrible for a frozen dinner. You get a pretty decent portion in there too. I also picked up some of the Eggo Mini cinnamon toast waffles. I'm not sure if the kids like these. I think they do. I really like them. They're good with a little bit of butter on them in the toaster. I grabbed one box of the family size Kraft mac and cheese. I thought maybe we could have those with the hot dogs. I grabbed some cottage cheese. This is the AE Dairy old-fashioned cottage cheese, which is my favorite. I also got some sour cream. We were running a little bit low on that, and I wanted to make sure I had enough for the week in the fridge. We're also all out of like regular hamburger dill pickles for like sandwiches and put them on chicken patties and burgers and that kind of thing, so I wanted to get those. I also got some butter. I want to make some scones this week. I don't remember if I said I got ham, but I did. Yes, I said that. I can't remember. Okay, for bread, I got some hot dog buns for the hot dogs. I also got some wheat burger buns for both the chicken patties, and then I also made some black bean burgers, and I have those in the freezer in case I want to heat those up and eat them on a bun. And then I got some bread for sandwiches. So that's really all I picked up from Hy-Vee. It was a little over $100, but I thought I would just share with you guys my meal planning process and my grocery haul this week. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.